Hi guys. Today I will be talking about the flaws in PJ Masks' writing. Disclaimer: this is not meant to offend anyone or to hate on the writing of this show. I genuinely enjoy the good parts of the writing that yes, does happen. But I won't talk about them today though. Anyways, let's get started. Firstly, Season 5. A majority of the PJ Masks fandom collectively hate or dislike Season 5, going as far as to rank it their least favorite, most hated season. I wouldn't go as far as to say that I hate it, but I certainly don't like it either. There are a few episodes I do like, such as Baddiebots and Night Ninja's School, but I'm getting carried away. Anyway, the main reason why most people dislike Season 5 is the characters. More specifically, the new characters here. The new characters in this season are Pirate Robot and Orticia, the latter coming from the books as a Roma ninja, love child, and the former coming out of nowhere, and a LSO, a Roma ninja love child. Both of them were failed inventions that became sort of good guys in the end. You see where I'm getting at? They don't really have that much originality to them, and they only appear in a few episodes that give nothing to the story, then get axed entirely. We could have had the time spent on these characters, spent on further characterizing our current cast already, or making meaningful and original characters. But oh, well. Secondly, bad morals. There are terrible morals littered all over this show. Most of them are from later seasons. Morals such as don't get mad, or trust everyone even if they hurt you in the past, or bottle up all your negative feelings. An example of this is the episode Romeo's Melody in Season 3. As much as I love that episode, I agree that the moral sucks. I can summarize the plot of this episode in one sentence. Romeo is brainwashing people for power, and Catboy has to suck up his sensory issues in order to defeat him. I know. It rubs me the wrong way too. Another example is Flying Factory Out of Control, one of my hands-down favorite episode in this show. As much as I like to glaze this episode, I agree that again, the moral sucks. The moral of this episode is basically to trust everyone, even if you know that they hurt you in the past, simply because it's the way things should be. BS. But amidst all of this, we genuinely have some gems in the moral department. One of the most hated morals in the fandom is the don't get mad moral. It teaches kids that having anger in general is bad, which is wrong. But it can be a very good moral if worded and meant correctly. One shining example is the episode PJ Robot vs. Romeo, another one of my hands-down favorite episodes of this show. Here, the don't get mad moral is handled really well. It basically says that getting mad is okay, but you should handle it in ways that don't hurt others, and you should not let your anger get the best of you. I love how it's handled here. So what we can learn from this whole moral debacle is that it's okay to feel emotions. It's okay to not trust someone you know is bad. Sometimes all it takes for a bad moral to turn good is to change the meaning a bit. Next up, a gripe I personally have with the writing of this show is the characterization of later characters, especially Ice Cub, Lily Faye, and Bastet. Firstly, Ice Cub. I love his character, but he needs character flaws. He's portrayed as a perfect student, and he's great disability rep. Don't get me wrong. But character flaws add more depth to a character, and he doesn't have any at all going on. Same goes for Lily Faye. We don't know much about her, and I know she was only introduced this season, but I feel like she's pretty empty. I know she has that traveling between universes thing, but that's about it. For Bastet, she does have a character flaw, which is her anger issues and her temper. But once again, the show treats it terribly for that. Don't get mad moral. Again, I feel like we do know a bit about Bastet, with her whole thing with Pharaoh Boy, but then again, we don't know that much. So then the last gripe with the show's writing is those episodes where the PJs just run around and only do something to help at the end. This isn't my gripe, but one from the PJ Discord server. And honestly, I agree with this. However, I can't really think of any episodes from the top of my head, lol. Okay, this is the shortest commentary I've ever done. Feel free to drop your gripes with the PJ Masks writing down below in the comment section. Bye.